Hey, YouTube and the Flip Flop Flipper family. Let's talk about why you need to become a real estate investor or an entrepreneur right now, and why it's probably never been a better time and it's never been more important than ever before. Guys, stick around to the very end, and I'm going to give you 4 mindset changes that are super simple and they're going to change your life forever. If you're not making at least $250,000 a year, I believe that you should seriously consider right now jumping into real estate investing and or becoming an entrepreneur in whatever it is that you've got a special skill set of and that you love to do. Guys, I don't want you to think that $250,000 is an arbitrary number or something that I just picked out of my head, even though that's kind of exactly what I did 25 years ago. I chose $250,000 a year as kind of the floor that I wanted to make every year. That was something that was put in my mind through my wife at the time, who said, hey, that's what we're middle class. My dad's made $250,000 a year. So that was where I picked that number from. And back then, 25 years ago, $250,000 at least represented sort of the upper middle class. But fast forward 25 years, and $250,000, it just ain't what it used to be. Think about it. Times have changed, and they changed really, really fast. My whole life, and probably most of yours, $250,000 really did represent the upper middle class. It really was a lot of money. With inflation, which just come on us, right? We're in this kind of hyperinflation thing. $250,000 just isn't what it used to be. Now, I'm not saying you're gonna starve, but you're sure as hell not upper middle class, and you're damn sure not rich. And I'm assuming that if you're watching our channel, you want to be, right? Like, so you want to be upper middle class, you want to be moving towards the wealthy, you want to be in that top 1 or 2%. And if that's you, I highly, highly encourage you that you should start a business while times are tough, that you should become a real estate investor as the market is kind of stagnant and going down. Inflation is through the roof. Our rulers and the government and the media, they're at least admitting to like 6.5 or 7% inflation. So think about that, guys. If you're in the know, most people are saying that it's really probably 15 or 20% inflation. Anyone with common sense knows that inflation's a lot higher than that they're admitting to, right? If you didn't know that there's bad inflation, watch enough of this YouTube stuff and you will very quickly pick it up. It's out there, guys. Knowledge is power, and you need to know that what's happening to the middle class, what's happening to the poor class really, is that we're being kept down. We're being told that inflation's only 6.5 or 7% when it's actually 15 or 20%. You've got to do something about it. And I'm saying, do something, take action, do this on your own. You can do it. The thing about this is that wages just can't keep up with what's going on in the world. And so you've got a great job. Let's say you've got a great job and they give you a 5% increase in your wages this year. If that were true, if they did give you a 5% bump in your wages, so you got a nice raise and you're feeling really good about yourself, your spending power is actually 2% less than it was just last year. How's that feel? Let that sink in for just a minute. If you hold your money in the bank, if you like to hoard cash, you might as well be lighting your money on fire. So what's the solution? I believe the answer that you're looking for is that you need to be investing in value-add real estate, bringing it up to its highest and best use, and then increasing your cash flow on every deal, or starting a new business that fits your skill set and does something that fits you to the T, right? And here's why I encourage you to do this now while times are tough, because you're going to have to work harder anyways, right? So we already just said that if you got a 5% raise, you really are spending 2% less than you were last year. So you're gonna have to work harder just to stay above water, just to tread water. If you're gonna have to work that hard and things are gonna continue to get worse, which I do believe that they are, and probably if you're watching this, you believe that as well, you might as well go out and do this stuff for yourself. So start a business for yourself. Work hard at that. Increase your wages by becoming your own boss, and just work until you flat out get it done. If you can create a successful business or become a real estate investor who's successful in a down economy, think about how much better it's gonna be for you when the market turns, and markets always turn, right? So we go through ups and downs and all arounds, but when the market comes back, and they always come back, it's gonna come back with a vengeance. Go ahead and give me a like, smash the subscribe button, and if you wanna get a hold of us, maybe you wanna partner with us, send us an email at theflipflopflipperpr@gmail.com. We do this YouTube stuff not because we're trying to make a whole bunch of money on it, because we're not asking you for anything, but we would like to partner with you, and we do think that we could do some deals together, and we think that we can make a whole bunch of money. I'm going to give you as promised, the 4 mindsets that are super easy to implement. And if you do, you're going to change your life and you're going to change the lives of everyone around you. The number 1 mindset, and you probably picked up on it throughout this entire video, starting a business in a down economy, it's a really good idea. Most people don't think this way, but I'm telling you, if times are going to be tough, then might as well get to work for yourself and spend that extra energy and that extra time and that hard work, invest it in yourself by starting a business, getting yourself into real estate investing. Number 2, buying real estate in any economy is a great idea, but buying value add real estate in a down economy, that's a recipe for great success. And you just saw this movie, guys. You know what I'm saying is true. Think back to just a few years ago, 2008. The market crashed. Everything was bad for everyone. But those of you who went out and bought some real estate in 2009, 10, 11, and 12, holy moly, it just exploded. So you know what happens when bad economies turn to good economies, especially with real estate. It will happen again. So guys, you've got to change your mindset on that. You want to strike while times are tough. Number 3, you can increase your cash flow on every real estate deal you do by thinking about the real estate you're buying and figuring out what its highest and best use is. Renovate it to that highest and best use, then collect those higher rents and hold on to it. Because number 4, owning real estate for a really long time, well guys, this is just a proven throughout history method of creating generational wealth. We like to think about generational wealth on this channel, and I encourage you guys to start to think generationally. Stop just thinking about what's going to happen tomorrow or even what's going to happen next year. Start thinking about what's going to happen a decade from now. Start thinking about what's going to happen with your children, what's going to happen with your children's children and beyond, and try and do what the Lord says and leave an inheritance for your children's children. Guys, think generationally. If you do, think long term. It's going to change your life, guys. I promise you. So, hey, guys, as always, when we do these YouTube videos, we're doing this because we really want to see you become a real estate investor, and we really want to be a part of your journey. If you'd like to partner with us, send an email to the flipflapflipperpr@gmail.com. Let's get to know each other. We expand our business through partnerships. Guys, on this channel, we're not selling you anything. We're just trying to encourage you. We're just trying to be a part of your story. We want to help you become an entrepreneur, become a real estate investor, and change your life. God bless.